22 News reporter Kate Walsh is live in Cambridge. She spoke with a UMass Amherst doctor who was there at the finish line last year.
Dr. Pierre Rouzier says today is going to be redeeming for him. On 22 News Friday, I shared with you his story of his experiences at the Boston Marathon bombing. Today, his story of healing.
A woman reached over and grabbed me and pulled me in and said, "I'm going to die right here and right now, and no one's going to know where I am." And you know, that made it as personal as it gets.
The chaos of the 15 minutes following the Boston Marathon bombings is a blur to Dr. Pierre Rouzier.
So, you know, I just held onto her hand and said, "You're not going to die. We're going to get you help."
That image is forever ingrained in the UMass doctor's memory.
One thing that I wished I had, which I'm actually envious of the first responders and the relationships they had with the people that they met, is I didn't get her name or give her mine. And, you know, that really bothers me.
It haunted him for months.
I took off my bloody shoes by my front door, and I took off my bloody pants in my closet, and they both stayed there until I could touch them again.
Soon, his emotional pain turned to physical pain. Rouzier was consoled by a therapist.
"I'm getting stabbing pain right here." And she just smiled and said, "Well, that's your heart. When you get that pain, that's just you sending love to the victims." So then I look forward to getting the chest pain.
It was another doctor who helped Rouzier's recovery the most.
"Come to Haiti, it'll make everything better." And I went, and it did.
It did, because Rouzier was reconnected with a second cousin whom he hadn't seen in decades in Haiti. He hopes through telling his story he might, just might, reconnect with that woman at the finish line whose face he'll never forget.
You know, maybe there's one of those connections for me.
Until then, he'll return to the finish line as before to help more people in need. Dr. Rouzier emailed me this weekend saying that he might have a lead on finding that woman, actually. So stay with 22 News as we hope to hear from him soon with good news about that. He's looking forward to being at the triage tent today, where he said he'll work with volunteers who were also at the marathon last year, and they'll be able to heal together. Live in Cambridge, overlooking the Boston skyline, Kate Walsh, 22 News.